Hello, everyone. Very good morning and good evening. Welcome to our new success story chapter. Welcome to the game of high flyers. And in our today's success story, we have with us is Mr. Tariq. So I will give a brief introduction and then we'll quickly start with our questions so that we can understand how he have achieved the specific success which he was looking in the SAP field. So Tariq was having almost 6 years of experience in SAP as SAP functional consultant. He is working in Germany, and then he was struggling to achieve the further better opportunities in Germany. So that's where basically he came to SastraGeek, and he has done with us. He has done our Job Hnut Mastery Course, and after doing the Job Hnut Mastery Course, he was able to successfully get better opportunities with the better packages. He was able to switch within Germany, and he has a very good offer in hand. So, with that brief introduction, Tariq, welcome to the game of high flyers.
Thank you, Parminder.
Sure. So, Tariq, my first question is: you was already working as a functional consultant, and you came to SastraGeek and you have done the Job Hnut Mastery. Why you have done Job Hnut Mastery? What kind of struggles you was facing, which made you landed into this course and doing this course?
So the struggle that I was facing in my life, since 6 years in my experience in Germany, was related to like Greenfield implementation project. I have never been involved in Greenfield implementation project. The whole times that I have worked, where I have worked as a SAP functional consultant in finance, controlling, in logistics, I was like responsible for the support project, like handling the ticket on the daily basis. I have done multiple conversion projects from SAP ECC to SAP S/4HANA, like 3 conversion projects, but never worked on a Greenfield implementation project. And it was for me like a challenge for me. What is the activity which is going to be happening in the Greenfield implementation project? And for this reason, I was looking for a course which guide me in this context to be able to get more opportunity or better opportunity in the market when I want to switch from a company to another company. And for this reason, I have chosen to join your course, Job Hnut Mastery, and it was for me very interesting.
Thank you, Tariq, for mentioning that. Let's just giving some brief introduction to our audience that what is this Job Hnut Mastery Course. So I'm into the SAP trainings for almost 10 years, and from last 7 years through the different companies, freelancer, and from SastraGeek Solutions. I am providing trainings, and then we have a big pool of trainers available. So my always question was that our always target was that we don't want to sell the trainings, but we want to make sure that the people who are doing training, they should be able to successfully work in the projects, right? So I always check that in the market the data is if 100 people are learning SAP, only 5 or 10 become consultant, rest 90 fails. So my always focus was that why people fail. They have SAP knowledge, why they are not able to get the jobs, and even some people get the jobs, they are not able to sustain and grow into the jobs. What is the reason? That question I have asked to myself many times. So that's where we bring this course, Job Hnut Mastery, which is almost 60 to 70 hours of course, where after you have a knowledge on one module, how that knowledge you would be converting to get the better jobs in SAP. So it starts with the CV preparation, and then it goes into the deep of support project, how you will be handling, and phase by phase, how end-to-end implementation project, which you how you will be handling with the very live and actual implementation, which I have done. I have given a full exposure to that, and then step by step with all the documentation we go into the deep how this implementation projects will be working. So that is a Job Hnut Mastery. And as Tariq mentioned, that the greenfield implementation exposure which he was looking for, and that he got it from this course. So Tariq, my next question is why do you think that the implementation knowledge, specifically the greenfield implementation knowledge, and that experience is must for consultant? Why it is that important?
Parminder, I think implementation knowledge and the experience are crucial for SAP consultants because they enable them to effectively guide clients through the entire SAP project life cycle, from initial design to go live and beyond. I can speak about myself, because in the customizing, there is a lot of SAP consultants who are very good in the customizing. But when it comes to, for example, Greenfield implementation project, then they don't fit in this knowledge, and that is what the client is looking for. It's not like only about the customizings and like open the system and start doing the customizings, but no, it is about sometimes the project management knowledge, how the project is starting, from which phase is the project is starting. And this is what I have learned with the SastraGeek. Okay, I had some idea about, for example, the activate methodology, ASAP methodology, agile methodologies, but which are the phases which are going to be involved in this project like life cycle management. What are the people who are going to be involved in this project, and who, for example, what is going to do the SAP solution architect? What is going to do the SAP like junior consultant, senior consultant, program manager, and so on? And I think to be a very good SAP consultant, or a good SAP consultant, so that you can get the opportunity in the market, then definitively we have, like, as a SAP consultant, like to be familiar with like this concept, with the project management cycle. And this is I can speak again. I can speak about myself. When I talk this course, then I have spent times in learning a lot. Like you as you told, 60 or 70 hour. Like it took from me like 1 month to learn everything from scratch, like do the documentation, and like today I am learning something related to the activity which is involved in preparation phase, in explore phase, in like a realization phase, document everything. And later on, when I went to the interview, like okay, I have been asked about that. What is like the Greenfield implementation project? Which are the activity which are going to be involved in Greenfield implementation project? And that helped me, to be honest. That helped me, and I am very happy. I get a better offer, better package, and that was related to what I have learned in this course.
Yeah, thank you, Tariq, for mentioning in very detail. So that's what we also aimed at through the Job and Mastery. We make sure that you get the practical knowledge. Okay, the subject knowledge, you got it, and after the subject knowledge, how this subject knowledge will be converted into a implementation project, how you would be using. Because subject knowledge, apart from a module knowledge, as Tariq said, that in different phases, different activities, different documentation, that you should be knowing it. And what market need is people who already know it, because in the implementation project now it is the each phase would be 6 to 9 months, right? So they don't have a time that they teach you that this is this thing you need to do, and then you need to also perform, because implementation are always tied back with the timelines projects. So they always need a people who already understand those methodologies, those activities which you would be doing during a project. So that's why basically it's very important to learn that greenfield and implementation knowledge. That's good. So Tariq, as I said that, when I was recording or we were creating this course, it became my dream course, because I saw that this is a course can make people fall from the module knowledge into the jobs and into the better opportunities people are able to move. And in last 2 3 years, we have so many examples. People who was sitting in the support projects, they were able to move into the implementation. People who have taken the trainings from 2 3 institutes, nothing was happening, they have done this course, and with that now they are working as a consultant. Those things we have seen, and it become a big course, 60 to 70 hours course, right? So I just want to ask you that in this full course, what are the best function features which you really liked it, which really helped you?
So, the best thing I would, would say that had helped me in the interview or general. I will speak about the general knowledge that I have acquired from this course. First of all, is how I can translate or I create a functional specification. Uh, and how I can work on the feed gap, the feed gap document, and the third one is related to the cutover activity. What are the activity which is going to be happening in a cutover activity in the go live and post go live? That was for me very important and interesting. And I think every consultant who are going to have an interview, he will be asked about that. And the most important thing for me, and in the interview, I have asked about that. In this interview, I have been asked what is like the first activity or the first thing that are you going to do when are you joining us. I told him the first thing that I will when I start with you is to go to the plant and to check what are how the activity or how the production process is going to be how the production process happen inside or into the plant. What are the work center are available in the plant? What are the product which are producing? And focusing on the business process, because whatever ERP product comes tomorrow in the market, then when we are very good in business process, then we will not have problem with this ERP system. And I think the people who have done the interview with me, they agreed with me and they told me definitively this is what we are looking for the people for our SAP consultant. When he is joined to us, the first thing that he tried to understand the business process and to go into the plant and check everything to see what are the product which we are producing, to see what are the machine that we are having to produce our product. And I have done these things when I started my job with them. The first day I asked them, okay, can we go into the plant and we see what are the product which you are producing? What I want to see what the machine are available into the plant, and to see the people how are working. And I think that was very good. Not I think, but I'm sure everyone who is going to join this course, also Job Hnut Mastery Course, he will be having definitively a big benefit. I will tell you, not because you are with me, Parminder, but I am in Germany and I know the situation how is in Germany. Some courses, when you are going to some training center in Germany, this course minimum the minimum fee is like 10,000 till 15,000 euros, and you are not going to get this knowledge that you are providing to the people for 200 or 170 euro. And I appreciate that because some knowledge is not available everywhere. I told you I know some people who are doing these courses in Germany, but still they are officially an SAP consultant, but still they are not able to find a job.
Got it. Thank you. You actually nailed it, right? The three most important things, which I also feel is the most important, is functional specifications, cutover, and the business process knowledge. These three things you said, and this you absolutely nailed it. Business process knowledge in all of my trainings, I give so much effort because we implement SAP to help the business to make sure that the business would be doing the business with more ease, and they would be able to better control and monitor their business, right? And if we don't know the business itself, the SAP does not make sense. So it's very important. Now with COVID coming into the picture, these activities become little less, but that is even I prefer, and that's I also guided people that go for a guided tour to the industry, check how the production is happening, how the procurement is happening, how the sales is happening, how the warehouses are there, how the distribution centers are there, what kind of products they are producing. That gives you all the terminology. And when you are able to visualize it, you would be able to propose better solutions for them. That is for sure. And functional specification, let me tell you, when I was creating this course, when I was working as a key user, right, and I was trying to jump as a consultant, I did my certification. I spent almost in Indian rupees 2.5 to 3 lakh rupees 20 years ago to do the certification. But still, the interviews I gave, right? I gave the three interviews. Out of three interviews, I was able to get success in the one interview. All the other two interviews asked me about the custom solution, how you would be developing a function specification. I was having a no answers. None of the I did my training from the three institutes. None of them trained me about the function specification. Third interview, which I got selected, they have not asked me about the function specification. But when I went into the project, I was having a fear about the functional specification, what it is, how to prepare them, right? So that kind of fear was there. But when I have actually experienced and actually did 3, 4 functional specification, I have written it and reviewed it, then I came to know it's not that difficult. The only thing is nobody given me that exposure. If somebody has given me exposure beforehand during my training itself, I would be able to crack all three interviews, right? So that's where basically we have given very specific focus onto the functional specifications and how you would be preparing it and how with all the samples it is available. So that is very true. So let me ask you the last question, Tariq, that there are a lot of people out there, right, who are looking for a good career opportunity. A lot of people are there. They are struggling even to start their career in SAP, right? What is your key advice to them, to those aspirants, what they should do so that they would be able to achieve their goal?
So I think for the people who have like some idea about SAP, or they have done some like courses in SAP and they have learned only like about the customizings, how, for example, the customizings is done in SAP Finance, Controlling, MM, PP, whatever module. And then they stop and they started to looking for the job and they don't get like the offer. I would say from my experience, or based on my experience, I will suggest it to learn more about SAP, more about SAP technically, and from the other side, from the business process. And the third point, I will focus on the different project which is going to be implemented with SAP, like Greenfield implementation project. What are the different like phases which is needed to be able to implement SAP system? Like the brownfield implementation project, we should, because till I think 2027 or 2013, all the customer worldwide should switch to SAP S/4HANA. And I think there is a lot of project which is coming up in the next years. And I think it is very important to know what is SAP conversion project. What are the phases which are involved in this kind of project? What is support project? What is like a rollout project? And this make a lot of different. When you are a SAP consultant, still when you are not good in the customizing and you are knowing what is Greenfield implementation project, what is Brownfield implementation project, what are rollout project, support project, I think is better, and you get more opportunity or more chance to get a job compared to the people who are fit in SAP customizing, in the customizing in a module, but they don't know what is, for example, Greenfield implementation project, what is support project, what we should do in SAP Greenfield implementation project as SAP Functional Consultant. Because as I told you, it's not about, and I think you agree with me, it's not only about the customizings. It is about the project management knowledge, how the project is managed. Yeah, and
That's right.
in my life, in my experience, that has done a difference. That have made difference.
That's right. So
Yeah,
that's very right thing you have said. You know why we do this game of high flyers. One of the major motive is to motivate the people, right? That if they do the right things in a right way, they would be able to reach to the success which they are looking for. I'm going through many places where people are trying and they are not able to achieve it, and then people start saying onto the LinkedIn or other platform, there are no more jobs in SAP. SAP jobs are not there. It is not like the jobs are not there. Jobs are there. A lot of jobs are there. As Tariq was saying that a lot of companies are now going to switch, so that jobs will going to increase. And within SastraGeek itself, we have around 50 consultants working in our consulting streams, and we still require more consultants. But the point is that we don't get the right people. So if you're not getting a SAP job, it does not mean that SAP job is not there in market. It means that you are lacking something which you need to upgrade and upskill. And Tariq very correctly mentioned is that implementation knowledge is very much required to not only to get into job, but from there also, if you want to succeed and go for the better opportunities, implementation knowledge would be required. So
exactly. Because I wanted to add something. I have worked with people right now into the company where I am working right now, as I told you, and I have a colleague who has experience of 5 years, 1-5, and he's working. We are working on SAP ECC, and we have 2 projects. First project is like switch from SAP ECC to SAP S/4HANA, and we have another project, Greenfield implementation project in another country in Europe for our company, because they are running their business on another ERP system, and they want to switch directly to SAP S/4HANA. And like these people who are working with me in SAP ECC, that I was okay. They have like more experience than me, 5 years experience, but like they had no idea about the SAP S/4HANA. No idea. He told me, I know just a little bit about SAP S/4HANA, but he doesn't know a lot, for example, about the architecture of SAP S/4HANA, what has been changing in SAP S/4HANA. And I thought to myself, this time, or this man, if he will switch to another company, if he will leave this company and go to another company, it will be definitively difficult for him to get a job. Because, okay, he has like a very good knowledge maybe in SAP ECC, but he doesn't know, for example, he never worked on SAP Greenfield implementation project. He never worked on SAP rollout project and conversion project, and he doesn't know what is about the Greenfield solution or the Greenfield implementation, Agile methodology, ASAP methodology, or Activate methodology. What are the phases which are involved in this kind of project? And I think, yeah, actually the people are very lucky to have multiple platforms where he can learn. But I think I have purchased course from multi platforms. But the courses, to be honest, who helped me a lot is Job Hnut Mastery Course, because I think everything we need to be able to get opportunity or to become a very good SAP consultant with all the required knowledge in this kind of project is Job Hnut Mastery. Everything is well explained in this course. To be honest, as I told you, I have purchased course from many platforms, but no platforms has required me or has provided me some valuable knowledge related to this kind of project.
Thank you, Tariq, for mentioning it. And we have put it that course on a very less fee, and even a lot of our bundles we are giving this course for free. Because when I created this course, it was at very high cost. But when I see the results from it, right, when I saw that okay, people are getting benefit from it, then I said that okay, everybody in our bundles, let's give that course as a complimentary because I feel each and every consultant must do that course. If they will do that course, they will be becoming a different person, a different consultant they will become if they will do that course. That's why we said okay, keep the price lower so that everybody should be able to grasp it. Whatever the people are taking other trainings, give that as a part of the bundle so that they do that course, right? So that's where basically when we see huge value, then we said okay, let the people do it, because our aim is in Sastra Geek is to give business better consultant so that they can do the better consulting for SAP, and the people who are implementing SAP, they should also be able to give the better value, because SAP projects totally depends how the consultants implement with the business, right? If you implement in a wrong way, business will get into negative rather than getting into the positives, right? So with that, we would be ending our today's success story, today's game of fires. I will thank you, Tariq, for coming up and sharing his thoughts about how the implementation project and how the Job and Mastery course really helped him. And thank you for everyone who is watching and listening to us. I would be coming back with the next success story very soon. Stay tuned till then. Goodbye and bye bye.
Goodbye.